cover 4. So I think
Yeah.
we should stay surfaced until we start seeing illumination on the horizon, but we probably only have to
Mhm.
go like 6 to 8 knots, and that'll set us up a nautical mile north of their track.
I like to be right square in front of them myself, but you can position yourself more of the track too. That's fine. I want them to practically run me over, but I'm a weirdo.
I mean,
I
if you
want
park on
point
their
blank.
track, it'll work for Doppler. But
Yeah.
All right. So what are your orders? Wolf
um.
2 and 3.
Wolf 3 surfaced, heading south at 8.
Okay. Wolf 2.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. What?
You're just gonna do the same.
I, yeah.
Okay. All right.
What time of day is it?
Night. Late night or
Of
Okay.
early
course.
morning.
Thank you.
Oh, if
All right.
early morning. How many hours do we have until sunrise?
3 or 4.
Got it.
All right. Sorry about that. That took longer. Okay.
Hi, James.
Are they changing course at all or doing anything?
We haven't gone past them yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Oh, no. Should we go and ask them?
Yes. Go
All
get them.
right. I suppose I will go hop down.
Will you go too, Argent?
Sure.
Alrighty. Suppose it is also probably a good time to send you your screenshots. Get some of these going.
Okay.
Goddamn it, I forget how to open the goddamn menu for this. Actually, one moment. Argent, can you get some screenshots? Oh, I know you can't get screenshots going. There we go. Okay, that's one. That is two. I did not mean to do that. I can't do anything. Alright. Moment, just gotta. Sorry, this is taking a while.
All good.
Alright, so this was Krause's screenshots. Okay. So yeah, that is essentially forwards, back, left, and right side views.
Okay.
For you. Let's go back to Harry and start taking some screenshots down here. Come on. Right.
Harry, it appears I'm in the front.
Yes, you are indeed, Krause. You are at the front.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry about the low angle off the right side. It's just the edge of the map is pretty close over there, so there's umpire stuff that I cannot show.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
All right, and Harry. There you go. Have you been informed about the capabilities of your ships, how fast they can move? and stuff like that.
Yes, it's all in the
Yes.
guide.
Sweet, perfect. Alrighty. Would you guys like to move at all? Well,
In
I
relation
assume you
to the
want
convoy,
yes. Would you just like to continue steaming forwards? Would you like to change positions at all? What's happening?
Harry,
Um,
you go first.
yeah, top. I would like to keep current speed, but move to bear northeast instead of the northwest, if that makes sense.
Okay. Assuming northeast is the direction, so north is direction you're facing, you want to head northeast, so to the
They're facing.
Yeah,
right side
sorry.
of the convoy?
They're facing
Yeah.
east, so north is.
Oh, they're facing east. Oh, okay, so you want to head. Sorry, my bad.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so you
it'll
want
be
to head
either
to.
northeast or southeast is what we were talking about, Harry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
So you're heading northeast?
I'm heading northeast, yeah.
Okay.
At what speed?
Okay.
At what speed, Harry?
Convoy speed. Or actually, scratch that. Half ahead. Call it that.
All right. And I assume you want to stay on the outside of the convoy?
Yes, please.
Alrighty, sounds good. All right, and then that leads to Krause.
Yeah, I would like to stay ahead of the convoy but maintain the same speed. And I would like my direction to be southeast with my sonar out in front.
Okay.
What speed?
Maintain
Convoy
speed. Convoy speed.
speed.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that what you guys are
Alright.
looking for, or are you looking for something else otherwise?
Yeah, easiest way is to give it in terms of square movement.
Oh,
So convoy speed
yeah,
is 3 squares, so that's fine.
Yeah, 3 squares. Just stay in front of them, but I want my direction pointed southeast with my sonar out in front.
Okay.
That way. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Alright, we'll up to the Umpire channel. Alright, good job. Good
Sorry,
first turn.
that was a little bit
No worries.
interesting.
So Hazard, why don't you take Krause, and Argent, you take Harry going forward,
Okay.
and
Alright.
I'll keep the subs, and we'll see how that works.
Alright.
So
Cool.
I moved them. So the subs are on the surface. Let's see. And so I want this turn Krause should have a visual sighting of at least one of the sub, or probably all the 3 subs. So you can include them in the screenshot.
Should we mention that he can see them, or just
No, yeah, tell
put
him.
them in the screen?
Tell him like
Okay.
the men on his deck would be calling it out.
All right. So what kind of screenshot do I give Harry?
So you can do so I don't think he would see it, so you can do like a forward looking screen picture, just make sure the subs aren't in it.
Okay.
It's probably the easiest thing to do.
And how are we doing distance, by the way? So how far should I tell him
So
the
if
subs are
you
away?
you can measure, so each grid is
So the grid is actually matched?
is matched to the squares. So right now they're 15
15.
grids. So you gotta divide it by half. So it's 7.5 miles.
7.5 miles. Alright, I will let him know.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like the destroyer is shuffling around.
Where? It shouldn't be.
That was wacky. Alright, yep, I will start taking some screenshots and then go give them to Krause.
Leave a feather with your scope up.
Just for my sanity, I'm gonna keep you 3 together until you go below surface, just for ease. Oh, I think I got your submarines backwards. I do.
No worries. Thanks, James.
All right. So, the three of you have turned south, still sticking to the surface. You can see the convoy still heading straight towards you. They're about 7-ish miles away now. And the lead destroyer has turned south a little bit.
I suspect we may have been spotted.
Well, we're to their north right now, so if their lead destroyer is turning south, that could be indicative of their next zig. For like the entire convoy turning to the south slightly.
Okay, James, what's their estimated range? Can we estimate range yet?
Range for
Do we-
torpedoes or range of just distance to
Range to
contact.
range to the lead
7.
ships.
Yeah, 7 minutes to the destroyer, or 7 miles to destroyers, roughly 8 to the. Probably about 7.
And what's the angle on the bow?
You're asking me angles. So this is due west.
Yeah. Okay. I see. That's roughly enough. But they are not heading straight west because they're zigzagging, huh?
Well, right now they're heading due east.
Right. So once I get to where I'm kind of in the middle and I expect them to zigzag around me or run over the top of me, I want to be within a mile of their track.
Okay.
That's my goal. I just want to adjust my course until I'm a mile within their track. And I can see the destroyers, right?
You can see a destroyer at the front.
Do they have surface search radar?
Not that you know of. Not likely.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Perfect.
All right.
I'll stay on the surface until I'm in my desired position. All done.
Same speed, heading south.
Yep.
Everyone doing the same.
Yeah, sure. Just continue heading straight for the convoy.
Yep. Wolf 3 still heading south. I don't think we're gonna close to it, but plan to transition to submerge if we close to within 3 miles.
Okay. Just checking something. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys are going maximum surface speed, 4 knots. Or 16
Well,
knots.
I am. I don't know about anyone
I
else.
assumed everyone else was, but
Yep.
alright. Sounds good.
Hi. Harry has gone to the bathroom, so Arjun's having a little bit of a chat.
Oh, okay. Did you already get his orders?
Yes, I did. He wants to maintain speed, but head northwest towards the submarines with his hydrophone active and pointed at them.
This is Krause or Harry?
Krause.
Okay. And he wants to go northeast, not northwest.
Sorry, yeah. He now wants to north.
And
Yeah,
what
northwest
speed
because
did
they're
he
heading
leave?
east. Maintain speed, so 3 speed.
Okay. So he's going 1, 2, 3. The convoy's going.
James,
Mhm.
Krause said Harry tried to join a separate chat. Now he's not on any of the chats.
Harry's gone to the bathroom. Presumably. He said BRB 5 minutes, about 5 minutes ago. So
Okay.
We're just gonna go assume he's gonna keep doing the same. Okay, and then he was doing well. He got visual confirmation of him, right?
Krause did yes, Harry no.
No.
But you said Krause was
I
doing
guess,
sonar.
Yes, Krause was doing sonar. He also got visual confirmation.
Okay. So with the sonar. it's only out to 4 squares, so it wouldn't. So sonar's not picking up anything, but he's can still. They're still on the surface, so he would see them.
Yep.
All right. We can go get new orders then. Let's see, what's their distance? So Krause is now 9, so 4.5 miles from the lead sub.
All right. All right, share my screen. Oh, did they get? Oh, they got reversed because I deleted them and restarted. Okay. So you are now the northernmost convoy line is pretty much in line with you now, latitudinally. You can see the destroyer has changed course and is now heading northeast at not a very fast speed. What speed would that be? I'm just going to give it in squares. So they're going 3 squares northwest, kind of towards you. You are 4.5 miles from that destroyer, and the lead cargo ships are. The other ones are like 5 miles from you.
I want to go straight at the convoy as fast as I can on the surface, firing the deck gun the whole way in,
What?
while crying Leroy Jenkins from the bridge. What do you think?
Sounds like an awesome plan.
Legendary for
It'll
sure.
go down with history books.
Yeah. No, dive to periscope, please, and reduce speed to slow ahead, and turn into the convoy so that I am facing them bow on. Begin listening for with the hydrophone for any sonar pings.
All right, so you're going to max periscope speed.
I'm sorry, you broke up at least from what I could
you're
hear.
going max periscope speed, 2 squares.
No, slow, like 1 or 2 knots.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
real slow.
And you wanted to go southwest, not due west yet.
Well, whatever their heading is. So if I'm parallel with them, go ahead and turn west.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I want to be bow on to them.
All right. I keep writing it on the wrong one.
While you're doing that, I will give you props on this map. The water thing is really, really cool. I've already stolen it.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good. That's the best water thing I've found. You can change its height, and then you can change its style too. Anyway.
Oh, wow. Achilles is going to be thrilled when he hears about this.
Okay, and the rest of you, what are your direction speeds?
So if okay,
Start with Wolf 2.
Yeah, I think. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think down to periscope depth, and turn towards the convoy as well.
Okay, what speed? 2 or 1?
2, I think.
Okay, and then Wolf 3.
So if I'm understanding correctly, this destroyer that has turned towards us has got about 4.5 miles, so he's going to cover that in if each
If he went to
square
full
is
speed,
half a mile. He's got to cover that in like 2 turns.
If he went to full speed, he'd cover it in 1 turn. If at his current speed, it'd take 2. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to maintain my 16 knots, but I'm actually going to turn southwest and try to get further ahead of this and maintain range to the destroyer while closing more distance to the south.
Got it. All right, thank you. At periscope depth, you can still talk with each other, so I'll still keep you together.
So you're on
Your,
the yeah. Essentially, the ships are heading sort of northeast. The destroyers. Submarines are heading south. Yes.
I
Hello.
mean the what directions are the board in
Ah.
general? Are you on the south side of the map, quote unquote?
Oh yes, my picture is on the south
Okay.
side. Yes.
All right. I might
Right.
need to do might need to orientate myself then.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go.
But yes, all right. Orders from Krause. He wants to maintain his current heading, which is northeast. I think he said.
Okay. Same speed.
Yep. Maintain course and speed. He then wants to switch to his sonar.
Okay. And what about Harry?
Harry said he's going to maintain speed, but he's going to change course to head back towards the center of the convoy.
All right. So, these two subs are at periscope. Oh, that's really tiny. Why am I writing in back? Okay. These two subs are at periscope depth. This one's still on the surface. So this one would be readily visible even to Harry now.
To Harry.
And then let me roll to see if the periscope depth ones are visible. Okay, so if it's within 5 squares, they are. Oh, it's the. Okay, we'll say it's. So if it's a 1 to 4, they're detected. That one's not detected. That one is. So this one is seen, that periscope.
Mhm.
This one is not seen, and then this ship is seen because it's on the surface.
Alrighty. Do we want to hide the hidden one on the map? Just like, delete it for a turn or something?
Yeah, so let me take that. So what I'll do, so I'll take out the deleted one, yep. Okay.
Alrighty.
Next turn.
So I'm supposed to figure out the distance to things before I head back down. Sub 3.7. About 2 miles away. Okay, so. And then there is another submarine hard to starboard at 2.5 miles.
Alright.
So from Harry, this ship is roughly 5 miles away. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. Well, probably 5 point. Yeah.
Okay. And I assume the submarine that's at the periscope depth, was that heard on sonar, or was that just spotted visually?
Well, yeah, he's doing sonar, so I guess he could pick up the second one via sonar. Sonar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll roll for that real fast. Okay, if they're going faster, oh, that's why I didn't want to go faster than 3 squares. It's got a range of 4 squares, so. Oh, but is
not
he doing
quite, yeah.
hydrophone as well, or only sonar? I guess only sonar.
He just said switch to sonar, so I assume he's turned off his hydrophone and is now using sonar only.
Okay, so let me roll a d20. Alright, so I rolled a 2, which is really good. So yeah, he would pick up.
Both. Okay.
Yeah. No, he'd pick up both. So he can't see the second one, but he's got him on sonar. 2 pings.
All right.
Yep.
I will. That in mind.
All right.
Definitely.
Go get my updates.
So Google would accept it.
That tracks.
You got to get the headers aligned and everything with what Google wants. But anyway.
All right. So the 3 of you are headed due west. Wolf 3 is there. Here's your periscope view. You are straight ahead of the convoy.
Nice.
With them bearing down right on you. The destroyer. So those 2 of you that are at periscope depth. The destroyer is heading northeast. Almost due west of you. So this is Wolf 2. You're not shown here, but Marshall's right here, just to the left of him.
To the left.
But he's about 2 miles, actually 1.5 miles from you, heading northeast. And Wolf 3, you would see from your periscope, there's a second destroyer at the rear end of the convoy, heading kind of south from what you can tell.
Okay, so if I... Okay, so the first destroyer is like abaft my starboard beam now.
Yeah, that first
Or
one.
not quite. He's kind of on the beam. Okay. And what range is he from me?
From you, he is 2.5 miles. Yep, 2.5.
Okay, and then me to the front of the convoy is... Oh wow, that is further than I meant to get, but that'll work.
Yep.
4,000 yards?
It's 1.5-ish miles.
I guess we're just attacking on the surface at this point.
Oops. Okay. So let's start with orders from Wolf 3 first.
Alright, so it looked like I had what, four rows of ships that I was looking at that are eastbound?
There are
for
5.
actual convoys?
There's 5
5?
rows, yeah.
Yeah, we'll swing. I was wondering if I want to hook south and shoot back to the north, or if I'm just going to go screaming into this. If I can get on a near reciprocal course with one of these escorts, and we'll shoot tube 1 just straight at the bow, and then turn kind of like 30 degrees to split the difference between 2 columns, and we're going to stay surfaced. But we will slow to 10 knots.
10 knots.
And man with that gun.
Wait, what you're attacking on the surface? Oh
I,
god.
I think he's taking your advice, Marshall.
I guess so. Holy cow.
You said you wanted to distract an escort.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So hold on, let me
They
make sure I
can't
got
shoot
that. So
if
you're
I'm in
turning
the-
west, firing at the ship, and then turning southwest?
Yep, so we're going to turn west. Whichever one of these 5 rows I can line up best with.
Yep.
we're already in engagement range for the torpedo. I would like to minimize their chance. Well, actually, hell, them evading might work better. We'll hold our shot until 1,000 yards, or until we see their bow
Well,
come left or come right.
Okay.
If they do start evading before the shot, we'll shoot a spread of 2 torpedoes.
Okay.
And then after weapon away, we'll try to split the difference. We'll turn the opposite direction from whatever way they evade, and try to run in between the columns.
Okay.
And
Would that be northwest or southwest?
if the guy we shoot at turns to the north, that'll end up being southwest. If he turns to the south, it'll end up being northwest.
Okay.
Yeah, and then slow to half speed. Serviced.
Got it. All right. Now, Grey Wolf.
Go to or stay at periscope, stay at slow speed, ahead slow. Pick a target, probably the closest, fattest ship. If the closest ship is tiny, pick the next biggest one, but and begin working the solution for it. Adopt an intercept course, whatever course that may be for that particular target.
Okay, got it.
If I have equal choice between targets, the biggest one. We'll be prepared to fire a spread of 2 torpedoes, but not until we're close.
Okay. And then Wolf 2.
Yep. Also turn to begin to prepare to fire at the turn to be perpendicular to the convoy, and begin preparing a firing solution for one of the cargo ships.
Okay. Are you staying at speed 2 or going to 1?
Go to speed 1, I think.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Okay.
James,
Yes.
Harry says firing a star shell above the submarine. Is
Okay.
there a way to mark that?
We just got to remember it. Basically, everything's
Uh,
much easier to see. Okay.
Yeah, Krause isn't doing anything. I've already moved him. He was just maintaining course and speed.
Okay, so convoys moving forward 3. This one's getting shot at.
I moved Harry already.
Okay, I see that. So they're going forward.
Krause has also moved.
This guy's getting shot at with evasive maneuvers. Oh, I got lost. I think okay. And then is Krause shooting at anything, or what's he doing?
Nope, I've already moved him into position. He's not shooting. He is just sitting there for now. I believe that this turn he'll try and get on top of the submarines to depth charge them.
Okay.
James, you happen to have a compass to put on here?
I did, and it was really wrong. So, if you want to find
okay.
one and add it, you can. I mean, this is north.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
It was like backwards. It was funky. Yeah, if you want to add a token image. Okay, I got to roll for torpedo real fast.
Yep, no worries.
Let's see. So, I simplified the rules, and it's still complicated. That's depth charge. Plus, I haven't looked at these in over a year. Sonar, depth charge, torpedo. Alright, one of these is torpedo. So, torpedo passes through the sea that hits. It's moving away from the sub in the direction of torpedo. It's harder to hit, so reduce the result by 2. We did have that, so minus 2 on the roll. 10 becomes an 8. 8 is still a hit, critical hit dice. Where'd my critical?
So critical hit. Why is it? Are you trying to load it? Is that why it's saying import?
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Oh,
Not letting me upload anything.
you might have to be. I promoted you, but it might be because you're not the owner. We might just have to get by without it. Did I roll? I rolled an 8. The 8 is engineering, maximum speed. So slowed down. Okay. So not sunk, but slowed.
Okay, I have an idea.
Alright, and then I guess we need to roll for periscope again.
Also for sonar as well. They're still within 90-degree angle.
Okay.
Just.
We'll roll for sonar, so D20.
Yeah. Okay.
So I rolled a 12. That means sonar doesn't pick them up this time.
Yep.
And then are they within 5 squares?
Yes.
Oh, they both are. Alright, so roll a d6. 1 to 4 is detected. 2. Okay. Alright, so he spots both periscopes of both these subs. And this guy's still on the surface, so he's visible to everyone.
He's visible, not. He wouldn't be obscured by the ships at all.
Well, I guess.
Right.
No, I think he'd be.
Yeah.
I mean, the ships would a little bit, but he'd be seen passing
Okay.
between him.
James, can you re-promote me?
Yes, promote.
There we go. Aha! There we go. Now we have a compass.
Oh, now you can. Okay. Yay. Yeah,
Should be right this time.
So north is that way.
Right.
West. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me delete this and do that. Okay. Next turn.
Or like they couldn't rotate it.
Almost getting to where I need to separate you, but you're still all on the surface.
Yeah, the surface to PD.
I should be at periscope.
Well, yeah, but you got radio antenna, periscope now.
Okay.
So let me start with. So Wolf 3 turned west, fired on the incoming cargo ship. It tried to make evasive maneuvers, but failed and was struck. You've noticed it has perceptibly slowed and is on fire, but doesn't seem to be sinking as of yet. And you are now right in the middle of the convoy.
Nice.
It's first person.
I swear there was World War II, there was a US sub that did something like this to a Japanese convoy. I swear I remember something like that.
Yeah.
The rear destroyer is
Oh shit.
speeding up
He's sped up.
fast, coming for you. So he's just to your south. And then the other destroyers, let me go over here. So you two are at periscope depth. The other destroyer really hadn't changed course, but he's northwest of you now, still heading northeast. And one of the destroyers fired a star shell, so the sky is somewhat illuminated. Yeah, he's still heading northeast for some reason. And you guys are coming straight in on. Oh, why? It's under the water. Straight in on all these ships, so they're only not even 2 miles from you. Yeah, 2 miles. Any questions before I stop sharing my screen?
No.
Okay. I'll take orders from Wolf 3 first.
I don't think, based off of how much speed I got to get into the middle of the convoy, I'm going to get a shot at that same lead merchant. Did I fire 2 tubes or 1 tube?
1 tube.
1? Oh, I've got 3 shots forward. Great. So we are going to increase speed to max, so we'll go to 16 knots. We are going to come to the northwest. If I can shoot one tube astern at any merchant of opportunity behind me, we will do that. And same deal as before. Target of opportunity. Shoot 2 tubes at a merchant to my northwest. And then what I'm going to try to do is essentially hop over one row of merchants and try to keep one convoy in between me and the rear escort.
You said you're firing
And hope
two forward as well?
2 forward, 1 aft.
Okay. Got it. All right.
We'll shoot 2 forward at the same target to make sure we get the damn guy, since apparently 1 wasn't enough.
All right. And then Grey Wolf. Oh, and if you want to send taunting messages to the escort, you could do that as well.
Well, I bet I could. Maybe after I've earned the right to taunt.
That's true.
For the moment, try to close to within 1 mile of my target, or as close as I can get, if even if it's not a mile. Fire tubes 1 and 2 at target, and then begin working the next target for tubes 3 and 4. But fire tubes 1 and 2.
Okay. And then Wolf 2.
Yeah. Tubes 1 and 2 begin tracking on the nearest target and fire, and that's it for now. Tubes 3 and 4 just prepare to fire, and nearest cargo ship, I should say.
Okay, got it. All right, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
So he's going.
James, are the destroyers able
Safe.
to ram the U-boats?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I put.
So Harry's gonna attempt a ramming attack on that. On Wolf 3.
All right. So what speed is he going?
He said full speed ahead. So, and turn 90 degrees.
Okay. So he was. Where was he? Has he moved yet?
No, he hasn't. So he started here. And he said if possible, also try to shoot it if it won't hit another.
Okay.
If it won't hit one of the convoy.
We're gonna do. He's at full speed, or 4?
Yeah. Full speed.
Okay, that's 8. So to turn, he would go forward 1, and then turn here. Oh, I gotta do him too. So he's going 1, 2. He's about here. And then he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's trying to ram him. Let's put him on top of him. Okay. And then these guys are going. I guess we'll roll torpedoes.
Okay.
We don't know what's Krause doing.
Okay, what Krause is doing, he did say if it was possible, he wasn't sure if he was allowed to, and neither was I. He would like to possibly shoot at the surface submarine in the convoy, but there might be friendly ships in the way, so if he can't do that, then that's fine.
He might have a tough time. He's like going right in between all the convoy ships. Where is he going, first of all?
He wants to go flank speed and try and drop on the closest enemy submarine. Depth charge is at 100
Depth
feet.
charge. Yeah.
Alright, so he's going.
Oh, are we marking the depth charge? With something.
So he's going flank speed's full speed, right?
Yep, full speed.
So he's going 8 squares. He's got
I marked the previous locations of the submarines in blue.
And then is he? Did he say which square or?
He did not specify a square. No. He just said on the closest submarine.
Okay, so this one they were going 2, they went 1. I guess they're at periscope depth, which he can see, so he'd be able to see it to do it. At periscope
Yep.
depth, wouldn't they be hitting him?
Oh yeah, he could actually just ram him.
Yeah, because they didn't go down.
Oh, but both of them are gonna be trying to ram submarines then. That's what Harry said. He's gonna try chase down a submarine and ram it.
Yeah, because at periscope depth, the rest of the sub's just below the surface, right? So he would.
Yeah.
hit him.
He would hit straight on the conning tower. He did also say he would like to attack the other submarine as well if possible, but I'm not sure if he can attack
Well,
2
they're
targets in one turn.
periscopes. I don't. Anyway, that's an interesting turn. Let's do the torpedoes first.
Alright.
Okay, so we got. Which one's a torpedo? So we got 2 torpedoes firing at this one. And critical hit and sunk. So
Oh.
that's a sinking. I'll just put a bunch of fire around it. Alright, and then this one, same one here. Critical hit, 2 critical hits. So roll that twice.
There we go. Let's flip it over.
It's immediately rolled over and sunk.
So 4 critical hits. I rolled a 4 and a 3. I thought I had a critical hit dice, but 4 and a 3. Both are bridge. So sensors are gone and they're stuck on the same course. So hit the rudder.
Alright.
And then this one sunk. Yeah, okay. And then this one fired 1 astern and 2 forward. So we'll roll for all 3 of those.
How many torpedoes do these do each
They
submarine
have 4 front, 2 rear, and then it takes a while to reload once they shoot them.
Okay.
Okay, so miss.
Oh, carries 22 torpedoes. Could be less. Okay, I see that.
So miss, critical hit, and sunk. So this one is also sunk.
Oh, come on.
And then
Losing the allies are losing convoys.
it's not going well. And the critical hit 5, which is ammunition. Oh, turret out. Oh, that's for another hit. We'll just say it's got a fire. It's still going. So 1 missed, and the other caught fire. Okay. Now, I don't actually have rules for shooting at each other because I didn't think they would stay on the surface. So I think and I should have had, and I don't even have ramming rules. Let's give it, let's see, what are the odds we want to give it for ramming?
I think on the surface it would be more easier to ram than at periscope depth.
Yeah, so let's say 5 out of 6. So if they roll a 6, it misses the ram, but otherwise hits.
Are they on the surface still? I thought there was a submerge.
This one's surface.
Well, not submerge.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that one. Sorry,
So
yeah.
that's a hit.
Okay.
That's going to be damage for both. So, okay, and then this one be slightly harder just being periscope. So let's say 50-50
3
odds.
maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 1 through 3 is a hit. Oh, miss.
Oh, just missed.
Okay, so, but there's still,
Dodge it.
so they miss, and he was going to full speed, so he's going to keep.
That was like 3. So he
Going.
could actually turn again and try and hit the other submarine as well.
Well, he'd be shooting at him,
Because he
right?
could go here. No, because this guy's also submerged.
Oh, to try and ram.
This guy's
He
also
didn't give
periscope
orders to
depth.
ram him though. He wanted to depth charge.
Yeah, he wanted to depth charge him.
So we could still roll for that.
Yeah.
So he almost hit him. Then he launches the depth charges. And this is the depth charge. Did he say how many he was launching? Was it all 4?
He did not.
Will you go ask real fast? I think.
Yeah, 1 moment.
Oh, Harry still has 1 more movement after this space. Not sure what direction he would go though.
He hit him, right?
Yeah.
So they came to a jarring stop on top of each other.
We still got to figure out what that damage is.
Well,
gonna
the submarine would have taken more damage than the destroyer.
Yeah. Um, a destroyer can launch 4 per turn. Yeah.
But yeah, because the submarine has. I mean, the destroyer would have torpedoes too, right?
They would, yeah. It could be
He wants to drop 8 depth charges.
We can only do 4, but that's okay. So all of them.
Okay.
The max. That's blue. So.
And-
And he said what depth did he say? Periscope depth?
Yeah, they're at periscope depth, yeah.
That sub's probably about to die. Alright, so sunk, hull leak, noisy equipment. Well, he sunk, so I don't need the others.
Okay.
So there's it probably, well, they might not even surface. Yeah, he'd see oil and bits and pieces.
And it would be
Okay.
gone.
He's gone.
Yep.
Plonk.
And then I guess they'd be
Would he-
shooting at the periscope of this one, but we'll just say they didn't hit anything. And then we got to roll for the damage. So let's do.
Would he
Oh,
push the submarine to the other one?
push it? Oh no,
I don't know. Wait, when you rammed it,
no, I think
or are you just gonna let? Are you gonna let them inhabit the same space for this?
they'll just inhabit the same
Alright.
space. So I'm gonna roll 2 criticals on the sub and 1 critical on the destroyer. So the sub, I rolled a 7 and a 12. Where's my table? Okay, 12 is a rudder jam. Oh, now I get to roll more things. This is fun. Alright, so 1 to 4 is port, 5 to 8 center. Oh, I need a d12. Where'd my d12 go? Oh, it's the black. Sorry, okay, so before I do that. Okay, so rudder jam, and then 7 was ammunition. So they'll say the gun that's on the deck got destroyed, which isn't actually too terrible a thing. And then we're rolling for the rudder jam. 8, which is center, so he can only go straight now.
It's gonna be awkward if he rams into the fucking
He's gonna hit the
merchant ship.
Well, that one got. Did that one get sunk? No.
No, that one was just damaged. That one can't. That one got hit in the fucking bridge, didn't it? So it can't turn either.
I think that was this one. Yeah, this one can only go straight. That
Okay.
one's just on fire.
What's the magic fire for?
That's just the torpedoes that are hitting or missing. That's how I'm trying.
Oh,
Yeah, how many torpedoes are going towards it?
Alright, and then on the destroyer, I'm rolling a 5. 5 is ammunition hit, turret out. That doesn't really make sense for ramming though. Let's say he's got a slow flood,
Uh-oh.
so possibly repairable. Slow leak.
Oh, so I tell him that.
Yeah, tell him. So they rammed him, and now there's some.
So put a
water
hole in the
leakage.
front of his ship.
Yeah, small.
Uh-oh, so I mean, Wolf 3 is can't turn, so he's just gonna maintain the same direction.
Yeah, and he wouldn't know about that damage to Wolf 3. He'd just know that he rammed him and
Yeah.
took out. Well, he took out the gun. He'd know that, and then.
Well, yeah, he said he saw it knock the gun off the top.
Okay, and then I haven't even moved the convoy yet, so.
Oh well, two
So-
of them can't move.
So there.
This
their
guy moves.
Movement 1. So I guess he'd. Well, okay. Oh, he's sunk. He's still trying to get to safety. So 1, 2, 3. Guess he'd do the same. They're just going forward. They're just going forward. This guy can only go forward, but he'd have to slow not to hit Krause. So these guys are gonna bunch up. And then that guy's sunk. This guy's dodging. This guy's dodging. And that would be forward movement.
Sunk. Okay.
Alright, sweet. And I can tell Krause that the submarine he dropped on is presumed sunk.
Yeah, tell him, oil and debris visually confirmed.
Yeah.
They think it's sunk. It's interesting about subs, like you can never be 100% sure if they just sink, but you could tell.
Yeah.
He can tell.
I mean, maybe I could mention something about the hydrophone. Here's the sound of
Oh, yeah, that's true.
ship being crushed.
Sub imploding.
Yeah.
Alright. That was a fun turn.
Just gonna double check to see if Krause knows where this guy is. I assume yes, as they're right next to each other.
Yeah, they would see him.
Alright, sweet.
Alright, long turn. A lot happened.
All right.
Exciting turn, for sure. Alright, we'll start with Wolf 3. Where'd you go?
Wow.
Yeah, lots of burning ships. Alright, Wolf 3, you... Oh, change my point of view. So
That looks a little too exciting.
Yeah, it might be. So you fired one astern, which hit and is now sinking another ship. And then as you slunk between these two ships, you fire two forward to hit this one. It's on fire, but still seems to be not sinking, and still moving fairly well. But while you remain surface, the destroyer moved to full speed and came at you and ended up ramming into you, and damaging your deck gun, knocking it clean off, and then also causing rudder damage. And so you are stuck going forward only until if that could possibly be repaired. And you have a destroyer right on top of you. Wolf, let's see, Grey Wolf fired two at this freighter, and I think it's that one. Hold on. I'm losing track. It may have been this one.
Okay.
Sorry. A lot of freighters got shot this last turn. So another one was hit. You hit it, and it looks like it was slowed. It's on fire, possibly sinking. The Grey 2 or Wolf 2 also fired and sunk the freighter in front of him. But the destroyer that was north of Grey or Wolf 2 turned around and tried to ram Wolf 2 and missed, narrowly missed, but then launched depth charges as he passed by, four of them at periscope depth, and they were utterly effective, and Wolf 2 imploded immediately and is sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Wow.
So, Wolf 2, you're now an aid to Grey Wolf and Wolf 2. Sorry about losing your son.
Brilliant.
So
Okay.
that destroyer is now directly in front of you. Too close for torpedo arming.
Mhm. He's directly in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is you, and he's heading south, but directly in front of you.
Two torpedoes on the next ship, and then immediately dive to maximum depth, but continue going slow. I don't want to make a lot of noise.
Okay.
But we'll rig for silent once we get down there.
All right. So you are firing two. Yeah. Hold on.
Two and then dive.
Going to depth 3.
I really want to prioritize defense here. So even if the shot is more of a snapshot rather than a carefully aimed shot, I do not want to be detected by that destroyer. So
Okay.
even if I don't get to fire, I just don't want to get attacked by this bad guy.
I think we've done enough good here. We should probably focus on staying alive for at least the next couple of turns.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, if I've got a shot, release the next 2 eels, but otherwise, yeah.
Get to safety.
It's kind of tough to call because we're moving in turns, but
Yeah. Okay. All right, and then Wolf 3. You can only go forward, but you can choose your speed and depth.
choose carefully before the enemy chooses your speed and depth for you.
Yeah. It's about to be ocean floor depth. You there, Wolf 3? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. How much speed did my deck gun and my rudder lost this destroyer?
They a lot. They essentially ran into you, and then both ships shuddered. They're on top of you, barely moving now.
Okay. So here's the suicidal plan. More suicidal than we already were. I am smaller and should be able to get up to speed faster. So we are going to stay on the surface for just a minute or 2 longer. Let's see, what is the... I think minimum arming range is, 700 yards? Yeah. If we can open to 1,000 yards, which I think will probably still be too close for his deck gun. Maybe. We'll see. Get out to 1,000 yards and send that last stern tube up his bow.
Okay.
And then we will keep as much speed on as we can to dive to max operating depth.
Got it. Okay.
It's like I can no longer turn. I'm guessing that's something that has to be fixed on the surface. I can't imagine we can repair that.
Yeah, you'll need to. Yeah, not in the heat of battle, kind of prepare. All right, sounds good. Thank you. All right.
Hello. I think Krause has sort of forgotten some game mechanics in his orders, but we'll see how this goes.
Okay, well, let's start with Krause then, I guess.
Okay, Krause wants to hit full reverse. He wants to go full astern to try and stop himself where he is in order to try and preempt where that submarine's going to go. And then drop 4 depth charges on himself, more or less. He also has said that he wants to signal the freighter to get out of the way, but that one has rudder damage and can't move. He can't turn, so it might just hit him.
Well, he can't stop on a dime either. So I don't even have slow speeds. I think he'd at least go 1 square, maybe 2, before he stopped. I'll just make it 1, but yeah, and then he wouldn't be able to drop depth charges on himself. That would be dumb. So
Yeah, would he be able to drop depth charges where he just was in order to try and preempt where that submarine goes?
Yeah, he could if he wanted to lead. Yeah.
Yeah, so I suppose that's what he wants to do. He wants to try and drop them in the position that he was on.
Okay. What depth is he dropping him?
Periscope.
Okay.
That was the tile to the left.
Yeah. Sorry, I know. I was just writing it there. Okay. All right. So he's doing that. We'll say he dropped him, and then he's slowing and stopped there. Okay. And they're going speed. They are going speed 1. They're going to depth 2, so they may not be deep enough. We'll see. And he's firing 2 torpedoes. All right, and then what's Harry doing? Argent. You there? Argent.
I don't think we can hear Argent. I think because he joined, but he wasn't talking earlier. Yep. I take it that is the problem. Hello.
Can you? How about now, Argent? Nope, still can't hear you. I mean, we heard him before.
Yeah, Discord's just fucking stupid like this sometimes.
Sometimes you might have to leave or exit completely.
I might have to quit Discord and restart. And or just type out what he wants to do.
I've had to do that.
Just a quick thing to add before we continue. Krause sent a message to the freighters that we're heading towards him to head starboard, to turn to starboard to try and, move away from the submarine.
Alright, starboard is right?
Right.
Okay. Well, this guy's...
That front one can't turn.
Yeah.
Is he going to ram the stern? He's not decent.
Well, no, the sub's underneath him.
That would be funny.
So he's going 1, 2, 3, and he was getting shot at before the sub went down, so he's still trying to fit it. Okay, and then this guy.
Oh, now can you hear me?
Yep, now we can hear you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Harry said that depending on what the submarine does, if it stays on the surface, he's gonna try to shoot it, and if it dives, he's gonna try to do a depth charge run on it.
Okay. So
And then he's gonna turn east.
Okay, so he was gonna go. He's gonna fire 1 torpedo. So he got slowed, and then he's turning east. So he's gonna get 1 torpedo attempt on him. What speed is he going to as he goes east?
He said he was gonna go 15 knots, same as a convoy.
Okay, so that's 3. So 1, 2.
Is the submarine staying on the surface?
I know it was getting away just to arming range, and then firing a torpedo, and then diving.
Okay.
So let me finish.
Would he be able to fire at it as it's moving away?
Yeah, he would. We'll roll for that.
Okay.
These guys are going 1, 2, 3.
Oops. These fires are cool. I need to save that fire.
Yeah, it's the best. Well, yeah, I like it. It's my favorite fire effect. Okay, let's do the torpedoes first. So we got 2 on this one. Miss and a miss. 2 misses. And then 1 on this guy. Oh. Sunk. That's fun.
Oops.
He hit the destroyer as they left. Alright. Then let's roll.
Oh, the destroyer's dead. Shit.
Yeah, he got hit by torpedoes. He left. And then we'll roll for surface damage as he got shot at. A 1. Gotta get my table. 1 is fire control. So conning tower damage, we'll say.
Oh, well, that submarine's basically out because it can't turn back around and...
Yeah, I can't turn.
Also, damage to submarines should give them a leak as well, because if you put a hole in the submarine, it's not going to fucking do very well underwater.
Alright, we'll say it's got a leak.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so they sunk the destroyers. They went, and then finally, okay, so depth charges at periscope depth, which is 2.
How many men are going to survive this?
So,
Not many.
where's my depth charge rules? They have to be going a certain speed. Let's see. Oh, if it's the wrong depth level, it's not. It's just gonna miss. Okay.
All right.
So depth.
Can he still see them? Is the next question.
So no, they're at depth. They're down at like 100 feet depth. What depth are they at? They went to depth 3, so they're both.
Yeah, but way below the surface. I guess there would be hydrophone question mark.
Hydrophone, we can't see directly behind him, which is
Yeah,
where
so
he
he'd
is.
see nothing and he's dead. So we could probably call it at this point. There's one sub left. Now let's just call it.
All right.
They could maybe
Pull
do
There's
everyone
only
up.
one on.
a little bit
There's
more.
only one on each side still operational.
Yep, yep. Let me make a copy of this, so just for the fun of it.
So should we move everyone into the lobby?
Yeah, bring him to the lobby.
Oh, I accidentally moved the entire channel, not the guy, I think.
That happens.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
This is
Hello.
either really good or really bad.
I'm guessing we have 3 dead U-boats.
All right.
We'll see.
This was an interesting game. Very fun. Let me share my screen. So, let me get to where we started and then show where we ended. So the U-boats, there are 3 U-boats and only 2 destroyers. Now, in Greyhound, the movie, there were 4 destroyers, but due to the lack of player sign-up, the destroyers were even more short-handed and had a tough task of defending the convoy with just the 2 of them, which isn't
Apparently not.
is difficult. So don't feel too bad, destroyers, about having a tough time, because there were supposed to be 4 of them. The U-boats came in and actually stayed on the surface longer than I thought they would have, and then stayed at periscope depth. Harry was in the back, and Captain Krause was in the front. The Krause went, if we look at the grid, so Grouse, the 3 U-boats were heading west and then all turned south and then came in at an angle. The Grey Wolf and Wolf 3 kind of stayed parallel coming in southwest, while Grey 2 stayed on the surface, went a little bit further south, and then went in due west on the convoy and then wreaked havoc heading through the middle. And these 2 stayed at periscope depth. He stayed at the surface the whole time, which we'll talk about. But then Krause was kind of north, so I was actually surprised. He stayed at convoy speed and was northwest of the U-boats, even though they had been spotted several turns earlier, and he was still tracking their periscopes. And then finally turned south and came down on top of them, which we'll talk about. And then Harry came straight up the middle of the convoy and then turned to chase after Wolf 3 and ended up ramming him, and we'll talk about what happened there. So where did it end? I think there are the final 2 torpedoes fired by the Grey Wolf did miss, so that freighter
I think
made
we
it out.
stumbled into a huge win.
I think 3 freighters were sunk. 2 or 3 more sustained damage. One is stuck going forward. They have rudder damage, so they can't turn. One is moving at very slow speed, and there's a few that were on fire. So I think 3 sunk and 3 damaged with the convoys. The Harry rammed Wolf 3, doing damage to the deck gun and to Wolf 3's rudder. So Wolf 3 was stuck going straight. But as they left, they fired a torpedo at Harry and managed to strike Harry, and Harry sunk this last turn.
Oh,
And then
Revenge.
they were firing at them until they went below depth. So the Wolf 3 took their conning tower took damage with fire control damage, and then they have a small leak. So they're going to be stuck on the surface just trying to get away and then make repairs before they limp back to port. So very bold action. Wolf 3 killed a lot of freighters. And then, of course, Wolf 2 was sunk by the depth charges of Krause as he passed by and nearly rammed them. And then Krause did drop depth charges to try and get Grey Wolf as well. But he set them for periscope depth, and Grey Wolf was already deeper than that, so they exploded ahead of Grey Wolf and did not injure
Oh,
them.
right.
So Krause is still out there. Grey Wolf is still out there. We figured we'd call it here. There may have been a little bit more shenanigans and chasing the rest of the game, but the U-boats did a good bit of damage. They'll get 2 U-boats to safety, 1 heavily damaged, 1 undamaged, and then there's 1 destroyer remaining with the rest of the escorts. So good game to all. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I didn't... I have other rules for surface combat with like destroyers and cruisers and whatnot. These rules I needed to bring them in. I didn't expect subs to stay on the surface. So I need rules for shooting at surface ships, which I hadn't expected. So we had to make some on the fly for the situation, but it still worked out.
So are you calling this a German victory then?
I leave it up to your interpretation.
Or just like something.
I leave it up to your interpretation and what you think.
That's
just another day in the Atlantic.
That's probably.
The happy times
That's fair.
are.
So let's hear from the other umpires. I really appreciate Hazard stepping up to umpire with 0 notice. He did a great job. I don't think he's umpired before either, and he did awesome.
Yep, never umpired before.
Yeah, you did really good. And then Argent also for your helping this go quickly. So let's hear from them and their experience and thoughts, and then we'll hear from all the players. So we'll start with Hazard. What do you think of it?
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. First time umpiring, so it took a little bit there to sort of get used to how it actually worked. But yeah, no, it went really well. I was also very surprised about how long the submarine stayed on the surface. It was quite interesting, because literally turn 2 was when the submarines got spotted. Krause spotted all 3 of them running on the surface about 7.5 miles away. And then after that, the submarines came in, pretty much they were detected the whole time, which was, again, a little bit surprising. The rolls were pretty close. It was like 1 off from detection. But yeah, no, the submarine Wolf 3, I think it was, that went straight into the convoy. You had a pretty good run in as Krause was busy dealing with the other 2, and you actually were very successful with beat. And just a random personal note, I actually worked on the sequel to this movie, which is yet to be released. So very
That's phenomenal.
funny to see that it's just into post-production, so it should be coming out in a year or 2.
This is legit one of my favorite movies ever, so I'm so excited to hear that.
Yeah,
that's awesome. What was your role in the sequel?
I'm not an actor. I do set construction.
Oh, cool. So
it was
tremendous.
A really fun movie to
That's
work on.
cool.
Great.
Yeah, so
great news.
Look out for that one in a year or 2. But I'll hand it over to Arjun.
First of all, I haven't actually watched the movie. I've been meaning to, so maybe after this it will push me to actually go finally watch the movie. I think it was really fun. This was my first time umpiring a sea battle, which was definitely pretty interesting. I think that, for my personal opinion, I think I would say probably an Allied victory, because both sides really only have 1 operational ship. And I think destroyers are better than submarines. So.
Oh, you take that back.
But they did get 3 of them sunk, and I was actually pretty surprised when Harry got sunk. But I think all the players did really well, and it was definitely really fun umpiring this.
All right, thank you. All right, well here, just going top to bottom, we'll start with Commander Krause.
Yeah, so I love this movie, and I love the concept of this game from top to bottom, no matter, like, it's such an undersung part of world history. I absolutely loved it. Now, playing it, completely, like, nerve-wracking. Didn't know where the subs were going to come from. Didn't know what was going to happen. I will admit, yeah, whoever was commanding the U-boats, you got into our convoy a lot faster than I thought you could. And then once you were in there, it's like, oh crap. Well, we got to get them out, but there were a couple lingering out there. Yeah, it was absolutely nerve-wracking, and you guys played it pretty darn well, far more aggressive than I even probably would have been, but man, was this a fun game.
Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, Grey Wolf. Marshall.
Cool game. A great little system. Simple, easy to follow rules. Obviously, quick moving. Brilliant work by the designer and the Umpire team. Compliments to my opponents, who I think performed very well despite only having 2 ships. And compliments and thank you to my fellow U-boat captains. The idea was just to kind of get out ahead of you and then dive and kind of let you kind of come to us, target you, and then it really emphasized defense and playing conservatively. I told the team that even if we get no ships, but we survive, that's a marginal victory. And if all you get is 1 ship, that's makes me very happy. Of course, one of us was a glutton for punishment and bravely decided to see if they couldn't act as a distraction. And boy, they went full Leroy Jenkins, and I sure am proud of them though. So it was a good game. Thank you.
Yeah, Marshall joked about staying on the surface and just going full in, and we're like, haha, that's funny. Of course, don't do that. And then that's exactly what Wolf 3 did. So, and it worked out fairly well. It's funny. All right, Harry. Yeah.
Thank you. So I started at the back of the convoy. My object, basically, what we were expecting, Krause and I, was okay. What they're going to do? They're going to probably draw one of us away and then attack the convoy for that side. And that's sort of what you did. Krause spotted his ship, so he went after him. And then I saw a ship, I saw a U-boat at the front of the convoy, and I thought, oh, well, this isn't good. So I immediately started rushing him, trying to get him away from the convoy. And then he made his way into the convoy and started wreaking havoc, and I just thought, well, okay, I can't shoot him because otherwise I would shoot my own ships. I can't depth charge him because he's on the surface. I'm just going to ram him. And that's exactly what I did. And it had mixed results. I sprung a leak, and I thought, okay, that's fine. I expected him to act like a U-boat. He did not act like a U-boat. He did not dive. He stayed on the surface, and he sunk my boat. And for that, I have to really admire the balls on that U-boat captain. That was really well played by you. You got into the front of the convoy and absolutely destroyed it. So yeah, accommodations. Even though you sunk my boat. But yeah, it was a fun game. Really enjoyed it.
Good. Wolf 2.
Yeah. Good game, everyone. When I got into the convoy, I was like, okay, I'm immediately gonna start firing. I didn't realize that I was gonna get depth charge basically immediately. Yeah, that was quick. Well, anyway, yeah, it was a good game still, and yeah, maybe we'll see more stuff of the surface combat in this system next time.
Yeah, I gotta add some additional rules for crazy sub captains. All right, Wolf 3.
I guess speaking for crazy sub captains, then I'm surprised that we got detected as early as we did, even surfaced at night at that range. Like we did kind of wonder why Krause broke off early.
No,
and was just
that's
heading
the
north.
head of this entire.
Kiger, you're not muted.
But then I guess 2 funny pieces to this. For the first part, for the Leroy Jenkins was That was actually not what I intended on doing. In my head, I said I was going to go southeast and try to open from Krause and try to get a little further ahead of the convoy and open from Wolf 1 and Wolf 2. And instead, what I said was southwest, which put me about 1,000 yards in front of the lead row of merchants. So at that point, it's like, all right, well, we're committed. So I guess I'm taking speed for safety on the surface. I'll say equal hats off to Harry, because I did not think the destroyer captain would be crazy enough to shoot me, and you weren't. But I definitely didn't think you'd be crazy enough to try to go all ahead flank, flip around, and try to ram me. And lucky shot at the end. That was a Hail Mary to hopefully make you turn so I could go deep. Because, yep, my rudder was gone and my deck gun was gone after you rammed me. So I wasn't going to be able to stay on the surface much longer, and I certainly wasn't expecting to get a lucky hit and sink you. But hats off to the equally bold destroyer captain.
Yeah, it was a bit of a game of chicken at the end there, wasn't it?
More than I was expecting.
Awesome. Yeah, this we don't normally do. Normally it's Napoleonic black powder stuff on here, but every now and then we do World War II stuff. So I had run a similar scenario. I don't know, a year or two ago, but I hadn't seen Greyhound yet. So I watched Greyhound afterwards, and then it made me want to do it again. So it is fun. I think maybe more than any other scenario, Kriegspiel works well for this kind of thing because you've got normally the subs are beneath the surface, and so there's no other game where it's better to not to not have knowledge of where your enemy is, and you're doing sonar and hydrophone, and there's a lot of cat and mouse. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. You guys are welcome to hang out. I'm going to end the recording here. You can keep chatting and make sure to sign up for future games. We got Gettysburg coming in a week, which will be fun. So thanks you guys for playing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for running.
No worries.